Texas right now. The failed policies of the Biden administration have created a crisis at our southern border that could be the worst in modern history, with child trafficking and drug smuggling taking place at uncontrollable rates right now. Joining us for more on all of this is former DEA Special Ops Agent Derek Maltz. Derek, good morning. Nice to see you again.
Good morning, Rob. Thank you for having me.
It's our pleasure. I'm curious what you make of this. The Biden administration, Alejandro Mayorkas, Jen Psaki, they've been stonewalling us and the press and the American people for 8 months now. But wasn't this really part of their plan all along, their master plan to turn Texas and America blue? Don't they know exactly what they're doing?
Right. I mean, just look at the lack of transparency. They're moving migrants, illegal migrants, all over the country, and they're not even talking to the governors. I mean, as a federal agent, we learned early on you must cooperate with your state and local counterparts. Big government can't just ignore the states. You're moving these people because you're trying to redistribute for the elections, right? Like you're saying, they're trying to put these folks all over the country in these states, but they're totally disregarding the public health crisis. That's another thing. They're locking down our kids with masks in school, but they're sending these kids from around the world, not just 3 countries, 150 countries, into cities all over America, and no one knows how many people are even coming in.
Jen Psaki had the audacity yesterday to call the Trump border policies inhumane and broken. In the meantime, we've got construction trucks ripping apart this Bidenville, this Biden refugee camp under the International Bridge in Del Rio, Texas. People were living in lean-tos, tents made of sticks, in many cases living in their own excrement, just deplorable, not even third world, fourth world conditions down there. When we had Donald Trump as president 8 months ago, none of this was going on. So how does this have anything to do with Donald Trump?
Right. I mean, just look at his stats, Rob, right? Last year, 11 months, there was what, 400,000 apprehended, the first 11 months of 2020. Now 1.5 million, 285% increase. Look at his stats of fentanyl-related deaths, right? You look at San Diego, they just released a report, a 1,300% jump from the last 5 years of fentanyl-related deaths. Orange County released a report over 1,000% in the last 5 years. Look at the seizures of fentanyl fake pills. I talked to you about this in the past. I just talked to the head of the DEA in Phoenix. They've already seized 7 million fake Mexican oxy pills in Phoenix, Arizona, DEA alone. Those pills, the DEA lab did the analysis, 26% of those pills can kill. They have lethal doses of fentanyl. The statistics speak for themselves. What's disgusting is they're also attacking now our brave men and women in CBP, those guys on the horses trying to keep us safe. Now they're getting destroyed. Their lives are destroyed on social media, right? They're no longer using the horses. Those guys have limited tools to begin with. But one other thing, Rob, I wanted to say about the stats, right? When our Homeland Security director goes to Congress and he can't produce basic stats, that's deliberate because CBP spent millions of dollars and has tremendous databases. They are able to produce real-time statistics on all of this stuff. So that's just lying to the public once again.
Head of the Border Patrol in the Del Rio sector, by the way, spoke yesterday to the media. He said that twirling the reins is proper technique. It's done to keep migrants and anyone away from the horse. It's also done to keep the horse under control. Those 2,000-pound animals, if they trample somebody, that could be deadly. That is proper technique. Those photos and those images, as difficult as they are to see. Don't forget, these Border Patrol agents are chasing people that are trying to get into the country illegally. They're just doing their job. They're highly trained. Derek Maltz, good to see you as always. We appreciate it. We'll keep an eye on the crisis down there at the southern border for sure. Thank you.
Thank you, Rob.
All right, stay with us. A lot more Wake Up America coming.